That light is like something serious. Okay, give me a second, y'all. Let's see. Can we make this a little bit brighter? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. 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 All right. So we are live for happy hour. Greetings, everybody. How is everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Jupiter Day. I just feel the need to let's see. Okay. Hope you guys can see better. Cause that glare is like, I don't know what it's doing. Like it's tripping. It's tripping. Okay, that light. So it looks heavenly actually. Like to be honest, it looks heavenly. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the names in the chat. But before I do, I just want to say the list is open. Okay. So 20 for general questions, you guys. 20 for general question, 25 for love, and 30 for both. You can't beat that because technically, if you get a love question and a general question, that's $45. But instead, it's only 30. So you're saving yourself $15. So hey, can't beat it. You can hit that link directly to my PayPal, or you guys can send via my Cash App. All information is pinned in the chat and in the description box is available as well. So the names of those on the list already, I'm going to put that in the chat as well. And there will be timestamps next to your name. So after this live, you'll be able to come back and watch it. And next to your name will be a timestamp. I do keep it confidential over here. I don't say if you're asking about anybody, I never say their name. And if you want to go anonymous or go by a nickname or go by your YouTube name, that's totally fine. Just let me know. Make sure to leave your questions in the notes section of your payment option. If it's Cash App and it's a lengthy question, just go ahead and just send it in the chat if you don't mind, or you can email it to me. Just let me know. But yeah, so don't worry if you're not able to sit through and watch it or you fall asleep. It'll be up after it's streamed and you can come back and watch it later. Go in the description box and find your name on the list and click it. So the timestamp will lead you right to your reading. So simple as that. But other than that, if you would like a personal reading, you guys can also check out my website. If you have any questions about my services and my readings, my coaching sessions, or anything like that, you guys can email me. All right, let's get into it. Long story short, I'm going to use a Book of Shadows. I haven't used this deck in I don't know how long. Is this? I think so. I see how I feel because this deck was calling me. I forgot that I even had this deck. So I think I'm going to go with this one tonight. We'll see how it works out. If it works out at all. Um, Come on now. Okay. So, Holy Spirit, be present with us, our angels, our ancestors that lovingly guide us and assist us, that are of love, light, and integrity, and truth and wisdom, to come forth and cover and protect us. Cast out all false guidances, any familiar spirits, tricks or spirits, lying spirits, we bind you, we block you from coming through this reading. No interferences shall prosper. Amen and ashe. So, Mel, you were up first, and your timestamp is 4:13. All right, because you know me, I can go on and on like Erica Badu. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine guidance, divine wisdom, divine truth. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Melody to know? First off, before we even begin, I need to find your question. Can't just skip that. Let me see. First question is, how does this person think about you, and how do you make them feel? How does this person think? Let's see. Ask for permission to tap into both parties' energy, only for what you will allow me to see and to know, Spirit. What does this person think, and how does she want to feel in you? Okay, so you have the Five of Chalices, Five of Cups, the High Priestess. This person, you can make this person feel like what they think about you is like, I would say, like, if they don't use the word intuitive and psychic and all of that, they may not even use the word empathic. I'm trying to find something here. I can't find it. It's all good. Then they will most likely say like they feel like you pick up on their energy. Like you can tell maybe when they're feeling down, you're like someone that it's like you have a keen sense when it comes to them or just in general. Maybe they know this to be true about you just in general. It doesn't have to just be concerning them. I'm trying to find my stand so I can, well, I can't because I don't have to. I want to be able to see the chat while I'm on here too. So I'm trying to find my stand. But yeah, I feel like, see how this woman, she's communicating with the spirit. She's standing in front of it. There's like a moon behind her. I get this heavy intuitive energy, like you're empathic. You can sense when someone's energy is low. So how you make this person feel to, like, this person feels in your presence like a little bit exposed, a little bit, but at the same time, there's like a safeness to this. There's like a serene, peaceful vibe that comes from your energy. Let's see. The Two of Wands. And like, look, I don't know if this is a crystal ball or if this is some type of like fire or something, but I'm still getting like that psychic energy. So you do kind of like, how to explain this? This person could kind of put you in the category as kind of being like mystical a little bit. Like, I know that sounds corny, but they might not use that exact word, but I guess like they would like say you're the type of girls that are into the astrology and like into the spiritual stuff. Like they may not understand all of that. They may not be into it like you or at all, but they kind of look at you as that. And you make this person feel like I said, exposed a little bit, but at the same time it's welcome. There's a warmth behind it. It's like they don't see you as someone that would take advantage or exploit their energy. It's kind of like, I don't know. I kind of feel like they're turned on by it a little bit too at the same time. What is this? The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this gives me like, there's like a little, what are those called? Gnomes? Those little things. I don't know what you call them. I wanted to say a dwarf, but it's not a dwarf. But this did give me the vibe of like the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs with this. So the Seven of Pentacles energy can be someone that is quite frugal, they're patient, waiting for the harvest and all of that. So there's something about your energy that's very welcoming, very patient with others, very like you're present, you're there, like how do I explain this? Like you are a reliable energy too. So this is how they feel and what they think. Let's see what else wants to come through. What is this person's impressions or assumptions about you in regards to your life, your intelligence, etc.? Let's see, what is this person's impression of you? Spirit, what is this person's impression? This person's impression of melody. This person's impression. The Ten of Swords, like part of your energy too. There's this woman Looks like she's done like a transmutation type of spell in the back. And then there's a phoenix that she's releasing. The Ten of Swords, like this person could have an impression of you as a person that you might be resilient in spite of what you've been through, what you've, let's say for instance, like the reason why you're empathic, because I'm getting this ties into the other reading. The reason why you could be empathic or very understanding, very patient with others, because you've been through some things, like you know what it's like. So it's kind of like pay people with kindness, because that's something that you desire, you strive for within yourself. Like you would want that back. Then you have the Knight of Swords here. So she's writing intentions. So this person could literally see you as somebody that is very prudent with your life. So like you think your life through, you think about the consequences of your actions. The Knight of Swords sometimes could be an impulsive energy, but I'm not getting that from this. This doesn't give me the vibe of someone that's impulsive and rushes into things. And um this is more of someone that seems patient, and sometimes like you might make mistakes, but you figure it out. Like you don't. Yeah, because to me, this looks like, because she has a whole bunch of papers crumbled up. So it's like you really sit with yourself. You discern things, you dissect things. You don't just go with the rush of, like, you sit through, you filter, you discern, you check in, you use your wisdom, you're patient. So I feel like they like the way your mind works. It's like this is a compliment. And then the King of Wands is actually a woman. So it looks like it's a like a witch or something. I don't know, like she got a cult or something, a coven. So they see you as someone, like they look at you like a dynamic person. Like they pay attention to you, like they listen to you, they admire your energy. You give off this leadership vibe. And I feel like I said this to you your last reading, like, or something similar to how they see you as like this leader, someone that is confident in themselves or can stand alone. Like, yeah, I can get along with the crowd, but yet I also, um, I'm also someone that can lead and be independent. And it's like a trust thing. Like this person kind of like, they look at your energy as very open, but centeredly open. It's not like you give everything away, but you're authentic in who you are, and in your expression. The lighting is really bad. I'm just noticing. So just excuse that. Let's see what else. I tried initiating talking with him, but he really didn't progress things forward. It still seems so shy and timid. But I feel there's so much underneath the surface. What are his plans and intentions with you? What is this person's plans and intentions? Okay. Spirit. Spirit. If you can filter through any fears, insecurities, doubt, what do you want Mel to know about her crush, as far as what is this person's plans or intentions? If there are any, please make it clear, make it plain. If they're not, then why not? What is this person's intentions? I feel like to pull quite a few for this. Let's see. You got the Five of Wands, okay? Um, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Justice card. Like this woman she's kicking her feet up. She just got off, like got home from work. Long day in those heels. So I, I feel like this person's, I didn't read all of them, or I'm not on the fourth one. Oh, how does he think? Oh, I'll go back to that one. I didn't see it. Um, but yeah, I feel like this person, their intentions, I'm not really getting intentions. I'm getting still kind of like how they view you, how they see you. They may be a little bit intimidated. It's like something about your environment. Like there could be a lot of people around, like, or if it's not a lot of people that are trying to like get at you, try to talk to you, try to get to know you, flirt with you, then it's like your energy is like maybe you're tied up. There's a lot of people, that you have to connect with and talk to, or vice versa. Like it's something about your environment that this person feels is a little um inconvenient to connect with you in some kind of way. Like you see how she's got all these different men around her where she's working. So that's coming up really strongly. And then it's like when they do have a chance to kind of like maybe engage with you in some kind of way, you're off in your own world, or it seems like you're kind of busy, you're on your way doing something else. Because this, you can't really see, this lighting is really bad, I think, because I have too much pink. I don't know if I should turn the pink down. But the Six of Swords is like she's chasing this fairy, or she's following the fairy. So it's like you're on your emotion, you're moving, you're not stationed, you're not steady, like you're doing something, you know what I mean? And there's a little bit of intimidation from you, like you know how to explain this, like you seem to be quite serious, or you give off this air like don't step to me unless you are, yeah, don't step to me unless you're ready. Yeah, don't step to me unless you really mean it, unless you have the best intentions. So this person could be a little intimidated by you, or they just like they don't want to force anything if they don't feel like they're ready. So to be honest, like right now, based off of this, I feel like their intentions are pure. Like there's no hidden motives. There's no fuckboy energy coming from them. Like I don't get any type of energy like that. But what I do get is that this person is not clear on the path towards you. It's like they may want to engage more. I feel like that's a desire of theirs, but to actually like move forward on that, I don't feel like this person has a clear plan as to what that looks like yet, if that makes sense. Not yet. Yeah, I'm not getting like a clear intention. So um let me go back to your third one. Let me see. How does this person think you feel about them? Let's see. How does this person think you feel about them? Ooh, shit. I feel like I dropped one, but I could be wrong. It feels like I did. It's a lot of cards trying to come out. Okay. One of the same cards that you got before it came out again, the High Priestess card. So let's see. This one is in reverse. It was the Five of Cups in reverse. You got this one too. Um, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. This person feels like how you feel towards them. It's kind of like I'm getting this feeling like they feel like you can see through them or something. Like you have the ability to like see the core of who they are. So again, it's like that exposed feeling, but not in a bad way. They feel like your feelings towards them is very um warm and welcoming. Like they may kind of feel like you have an attraction, like they get that from you, yes, but they more so feel like you like them as like a friend, like a person, which is not a bad thing at all. So they could kind of read some of your energy as like, oh, she's just being kind, like she's just being nice, like, we cool, like she's just being nice, being kind. Like it doesn't have to be necessarily that she's into me like that. And they may know that you're into them to an extent, but like a part of them is like, well, I could still kind of see this as like, well, she's just being, she just likes me. Um, I don't feel like they're looking at it as a bad thing at all. Um, they could also kind of feel like the way that you feel towards them is like they're a little, if not depressed, and they kind of have like a lot of emotional heavy energy at times. They could be quite weighty, and like you're like the cheer them up type of person, or you're the like the mom, like a mom type of nurturing energy. Like you care about, how this person is feeling, you care about how other people are feeling. So they get a genuine feeling from you, and like based off of what they think you feel for them, it's like you care, you like them, you have, it's not really giving me a lot of like attraction, like they feel like you're just that attracted to them and you got this big crush or that you're in love with them. I don't feel that, like as far as like how they think you feel. I get more of like, oh, this person, I think she, her feelings towards me is a little platonic with maybe some attraction, but it's mostly platonic, more of like a nurturing, caring type of vibe. um or that's more so like what they, um how do I explain it? It's more so like what they appreciate too at the same time. With the Ace of Pentacles, to me, it's like a gift, something that they appreciate, something that they value. They may also feel like you value them. Like it's evident based off of how you treat them. So that is what I'm getting from that. All right. So I hope that made sense. I hope those readings resonated. And I'm sorry that I almost forgot your fourth question, like, or third question rather. But I gotta slow down and like read it together. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm upset that I can't find my little iPhone stand thing because I have to see the questions and see the chat, and I can stand it up. But I don't know where that little thing went. Before I move on to the next question, I hate when I'm like, I want something and I'm like, or I'm trying to find something, I don't stop until I find it. Sometimes when I stop because I can't find it, that's when it'll pop up. Weirdest shit ever, but it happens. Happens quite often. Okay. Let's see. You're welcome. I hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. For some of us, it's a holiday. I just dropped a whole bunch of shit back here too. Ain't that bad a bitch? Okay, give me a second, you guys. I have a bad feeling that I'm gonna bump my head, and I don't want to do that. Oh, I see it. I see it. Whoa. Decks falling and shit. Okay. It's really bad because it's like back here on my bookshelf thing. Okay. Good job, Chinoa. Good job. Just fuck it up. Just do that. Okay. All right. I have my stand. Yay. Okay. Let me pick these cards up because I don't need this mess. I don't need it. The same cards keep falling out of my deck. My baddie deck. I haven't used that deck in so long. My baddie oracle deck. I haven't used her in so long. Like, y'all, if y'all OGs on my channel, y'all know about my baddie tarot scopes. Y'all remember those days I swear Fashion Nova copied me. Like they tried to do like some tarot, like not tarot scope, but like astrology, fashion, baddie scopes. I was like, y'all bitches, somebody seen my shit and copied that. I'm like, I'm sticking to it. All right, we're back. So next on the list are Alexis, 2529. Okay. All right, Alexis. I'm breathing hard because that was a task. What wish of yours is next to come true? And the second question is, what does this person currently classify your relationship? Okay. Interesting. Let's get it. Let's see what's going on here. I don't like this lighting at all. I think I have too much pink lighting and it's clashing. It's looking like it looks like a dust storm. Okay. I'm going to have to eliminate one of my pink lights. Okay. Spirit, for all previous energies, I send love and peace to all previous parties. What is it that Alexis needs to know in regards to I don't like this lighting at all. I don't like the lighting. The next wish to come true for her. The next wish to come true for her. The Emperor. The Ace of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Temperance. There's a lot of couple vibes going on. The Ace of Swords. I'm going to leave it there because I don't get nothing from the Ace of Swords. So I'm just going to leave the Ace of Swords just alone because I don't feel anything other than the fact that it's like some breakthroughs happening, some victories, because you do have the Ace of Cups. So the Emperor is a woman. So I get two things. I know you said what wish like one thing, but I'm getting multiple things actually. Sure. We're going to mention those. I'm getting one of the wishes that's going to come true for you is some type of opportunity in your career or something more fulfilling is going to come out of your current circumstances with your job or your career. So it's something that you might take on more tasks than usual, but for some reason, like I feel like you're going to enjoy it. Like you're not going to find it as like a heavy thing or something to be stressed out over. You're actually going to be like excited. You're going to feel purposeful. It's like you like being I don't know, I wouldn't say busy, but you like having multiple things going on and having your hands in different pots. So the Ace of Cups is um also an energy of the Queen of Pentacles and this Temperance with these couples, whining and dining, going out. I don't know what they're doing, flower hunting or some shit. I don't know what they're doing. So love is also coming in as a factor as well. This could be like a steady connection going to come about for you. I can't say for sure whether or not it's going to be from someone that you're already dating or interested in or whatever, someone you've already, been involved with. But one thing is for sure, I do get some type of steady relationship where you are with someone, you guys are spending a lot of time together, intimate time, getting to know each other. You're at their home, they're at your home or something like that. There's an intimacy here. Um, I don't want to put a timing on this, but for some reason I do get like springtime things could like warm up for you in love, like literally like the season where things warm up. And by winter season or by the end of this year, potentially, it could be something that's really solid at that point. So It's like a mutual energy, though. I can say it's like an energy that both parties give to this connection equally. There's also a level of groundedness. It's not overly passionate. It's kind of like maybe a connection that comes together gradually, a natural flow, a natural order. So there's no rushing, there's no heavy, hot and cold, this overly passionate. It's like you guys find a middle ground. There's a mature energy to this. There's a, being practical at the same time. I'm getting like an emotional fulfillment. Like you fulfill each other on an emotional level. It's very grounded. It's not it, how do I explain this? It's not like the emotions and the intensity could be there, that connection, that soulmate type of feeling is there, but it's not like overwhelming to where you guys are not, in your right mind, or where you're just all like obsessive and crazy or anxious, or this person is emotionally unavailable, or they leave you confused. Like, this is someone that I feel is going to be present, someone that is going to, you and this person are going to be present and show up for this connection and pour into it equally and mutually. It's not going to be this one-sided thing where one person's doing all of the work, and I don't see that. So yeah. All right, so that was your first question. The second question is, what label, what does this person categorize this relationship as? Or, let's see. Spirit, thank you for your divine guidance. What do you want me to know? There's quite a few cards. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles, or no, sorry, Seven of Pentacles. I cannot see. The Seven of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. The King of Chalices, which is the King of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. They feel like this is something that has a lot of potential and still developing. Like, this person has a lot of love for you. This person may want to present themselves to you as a provider, or as like, I'm a good potential partner for you. Like, don't you see like how suitable I am for you? Or I want you to see me as someone that is capable of handling different things. Like, they want to come across as like a man, but it's like this sweetheart energy, like a good father type of vibe or something. So I don't know. They don't have to have kids, 'cause I don't feel like they do. But for some reason, I feel like they want you to see them as like that ideal partner, like someone that you could settle down with, and like you would trust like your kids with them in their hands. And like, so they feel there's a little bit on your term type of vibe from this too. So it's not totally up to them what this is. It's like they're leaving something up to you as well. Like, something is on your terms. I'm hearing that. Um, I want to clarify this Queen of Swords because there's two women in it. I just want to be clear. I don't get third party vibes, but we gonna see. Just thank you, Spirit. The Three of Swords. So like, or Five of Swords. So this woman has won an award, and these other two women kind of feel some type of way about it. So there's no competition. So I don't know if you guys are like dating each other exclusively, or you're open and they're open to dating other people, or maybe they're talking to other people. It's like, I don't get that it's something that you wouldn't know about. This doesn't feel secretive to me. It doesn't feel sneaky. Um, but there's no competition. I feel like this person looks at you as like the person that they would want. But again, I keep getting something about on your terms. Like, it's not totally up to them what this is. So how they would categorize this is like, you're someone that they would want more from. But there could be something about career here. Could be on both ends, but I'm more so strongly getting on your end that Maybe this person feels like you're very much so prioritizing that, and they're not sure like how serious you are about them. Like they feel like what you guys have, what you have going is deep. It is something, there, but it's like, well, do you want it, to be more? Do you want to make it concrete? It's kind of like you both could be mirroring each other in a perspective you're not sure. So it's a bit messy, and not messy like a bad thing, but it's kind of like there's room for confusion here. So like they can take it multiple ways, like where you stand with them and how you categorize it. And so it's like they're kind of open ended with that as well, because this woman in the Three of Pentacles and this man in the King of Chalices, they're wearing aprons or something, like, or some, no, she's not wearing an apron. That's her dress. But she's like an artist. She's creating, she's painting, and then he's helping these kids paint and draw. So it's like you're open to what it is, but it's like we got to be clear on what is it that we're creating together. Like, what is it? So there's this open-ended energy. So I hope I'm making sense. Yeah. I hope that explained it well. But when it comes to like you and them, desiring you and all of that, I feel like this person does favor you. Like there's no competition when it comes to you. I feel like you're the person that they would want to above all others to invest in, or they value what you guys have, like other connections that maybe if they were dating or something, they weren't serious, or they didn't really fulfill a certain spot. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates with you, sis. And I appreciate you as always. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy your weekend. I don't know if you're off on Monday, but enjoy your holiday. I'm gonna move on to Monica. Your time step is 3708. Okay. So your question, let's see. I gotta pull it up. Mm, where is it at? Mm, okay. Divine insight for, let me see, 2024. All right. Bet. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. I'm glad it made sense. As always, I gotta know. Okay. Monica, let's see. What? Mm, I kind of want to put these cards away for a second because I don't know. How do I feel about these right now? Because I felt guided to pull these. I'll leave them to the side because maybe Spirit want me to do some collective readings with these too. So I'm going to leave them out. I'm not going to put them back in my bookshelf. But for some reason, I'm just like, I'm not feeling them right now. So I'm going to use this Urban Enigma or Tarot. Let's see. Insights for clear previous energies and messages. Clear previous energies and messages. Insights for Monica for 2024. What does she need to know, Spirit? Any guidance? Anything she may have to look forward to? 2024 for Monica. The Lovers, right off the jump. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. So, love what you love or who you love, who loves you, or the discernment of that is coming out very strong. So this year, I'm more so getting like it doesn't have to be that this is all that the theme of your year is about, but there's a strong energy around like love and choices in the matters of the heart. Okay. what you love, and like I said, who loves you. Okay, thank you, Nancy. That's coming up. So I want to say for you for 2024, sounds so weird saying that. 2024, it sounds weird as fuck. Um, there could be like an energy that is important or had a significance in your past that's coming through that you could be finally finding peace with that situation. There seems to be like this creative or creating what you wish to see moving forward. Like you have to participate in a way with your future, right? I feel like you're more so hands on with what you wish to see. And one of the first steps for you taking your power back and creating what you wish to see moving forward for this year and the years ahead, it has something to do with the choices you make with your heart. Um, what gets your attention and what doesn't? Who deserves your heart and who doesn't? What did you learn from past experiences when it came to where your heart led you or where you felt like your heart was leading you? Um, that's fine, Melody, that's fine. Um, that's the question because it's almost like I'm going to halt from investing in certain things and people, whatever that may be. It doesn't have to be romantically investing in people, it could be like friendships, it could be job, career, whatever. The value, what does that hold for me? Because I feel there one of your biggest lessons could have been in the past or the last couple of years could have been centered around um, someone investing in you or not investing in you or kind of keeping you waiting as far as investing or situations where it's like, do I pull out or do I stick around and wait? It's like that's the discernment. That's the question that you hold on to or that spirit wants you to use your discernment. So yeah. See if there's anything else that wants to come out of these cards because that was a little too like straight to the point, which is not a bad thing, but it kind of makes for a short message. So I want to clarify this Queen of Wands, Spirit, the Star. Yeah, this is like I feel like aligning with I'm also getting something like with potential, not holding yourself to limitations anymore and starting to pour into things that truly matter to you or putting more of a focus in that. But it could be like you have to figure out what that is, fully or have like a plan or it doesn't have to be like a New Year's resolution per se, but it's just like being more clear within yourself of what that path looks like. And as you're pouring into your future, you're also steadily releasing the past or letting go of things that's just like, okay, well, this doesn't work for me anymore, or this is not good for me. Let me pour it out, whether it's patterns, behaviors, whether it's thoughts, whether it's connections, whether it's environment, situations, whatever. It's like eliminating energy steadily while because it's like it's going to help you bring clarity too. Like as you purge, it's going to help you have more clarity as to what you want, what you deserve. So this year is like you have the ability to kind of take the wheel and steer it in a direction that um empowers you, that aligns with you, that because again, going back to the whole choices and decisions with the lovers, like where is your heart calling you? Where do you feel purposeful or you feel hold a significant purpose in your life? Do these connections hold a significant purpose in your life or not? It's like the question of that. I'm not going to invest anything if it's not something that is going to invest in me or be of my best and highest good. I'm not going to do that anymore. And that's where the Page of Pentacles comes in reverse. That could be like the lesson for the year as well, or something to keep in mind. Not carrying the burdens of the past. And it's like, I don't need anything weighing me down when it comes to where I'm headed and where I'm going. Because I do get that there is this energy of like a person from your past where it was a lot of heavy energy. Thank you, Ashley. Hey, by the way, hey sis. Um, this energy of the past that was like kind of kept you in a limbo, kept you questioning and wondering, is something ever going to come of this? Or it could have, it doesn't have to be just a person, but I do feel that strong though. Um, but it could be circumstances as well, like where it's like, okay, should I hold out? Should I wait? Or is this like a sign that it's time to like, pull my energy back? And I feel you're discerning between the waiting versus what needs to be eliminated, walked away from, extracted from your life, purged, whatever, however you want to word it. So spirit does want you to keep a level about you, like, keep a sense of, being open to divine, assistance and help, and listening to your inner guidance with yourself, but still also being present and living, um, yeah. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Aquarius season could be significant when it comes to you really dissecting your path and aligning and purging and releasing at that time. And during maybe around Gemini season, you could feel more of a sense of like clarity, and you might make a big decision like, you know what, fuck it, this is the path I'm going to take, or this is what I want, this is how I want to do things, this is how I want to live. That's what I'm getting from that. I hope that makes sense. A long time no speak, Monica. I hope you're doing well, by the way. All right, I see y'all ladies. There's a few of y'all. I missed some questions or I got to put some names on the list. But Monica, I hope you enjoy your weekend, sis. Take care of yourself. So Jennifer, you're up next. Simone, Samantha, and I seen some more come through. So let me get it in order. Let me get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Let's see. Where we at? So Nancy after Samantha. I'm gonna have to update the list so you guys know where I'm at because it might get confusing. Nancy, not Nancy from the craft, okay? Um, Melody. So Melody, you'll kind of be like part two. I'll just put it as part two on the list. And let me see. I know. Okay, Ashley, Rosie. Okay. Okay. Let me update the list in the chat. So some of the timestamps will be already in there too, by the way. So let me delete the other one. Okay. And then here's the next one. The Craft. Yeah, that I like that movie. That movie's it's funny too. Like it's not supposed like certain parts. I don't think it was supposed to be funny, but like me, because I'm goofy and like stupid, I thought that some parts in that movie was funny as fuck. And Nancy mainly was like, because she's crazy. I don't know if they wanted her to be like to kind of use her as like a comical thing, but that bitch was funny. Like she's crazy. I thoroughly enjoyed her craziness. Like that bitch is funny. All right, so Jennifer, you're up next. Your timestamp is 49 to be exact. 49 minutes in on the dot. Yeah. Definitely the 90s was the time for sure. And that is like one of my favorite movies, hands down. What does he secretly want to say that he is not saying? What does this person secretly want to say to you that they are not saying? Okay. I'm gonna put my iPhone right here so I can see. All right. What does this person want to say to you that they are not saying? Okay. Spirit, clear previous energies and messages. I send love and peace to all parties from the previous readings. Thank you. Thank you. Jennifer's person in question What does this person want to say that they're not saying, that their heart, their soul, their higher self wants her to know, that we have permission and they give me permission to tap into? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. What is this person? Oof, Jesus. The Strength card. I hope Spirit ain't gonna have us get cheesy and corny over here with the Celine Dion type of energy, because I'm kind of getting that. The Moon, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Fool. This person feels like you kind of awaken them to some behaviors. Yes, that is a good question. Like, awaken them to some behaviors inside of them that, like, this person hasn't been their authentic self. And I feel like you kind of expose that. Like, you didn't have to say anything per se. It's just you as a person. You could have exposed certain behaviors or traits about them just by, them feeling like, okay, well, this person is showing up in a certain way. They have a very strong energy, strong personality, strong character, their integrity shows. And I feel like I'm not that. Um, I don't know if this person at any point ever made you feel like you were an option, or that other people, um, that's fine. That's fine, Ashley. Like, someone could just replace you, or they had like other people on the side. And I feel like if that's the case, or if it wasn't like full on dating, messing around with somebody, it could just be like entertaining and flirting and like talking to people, like, but not really taking it any step further, going out on dates or anything, just maybe talking over the phone, texting, or on social media, like messaging people. um Boundaries crossed, I'm hearing. But it kind of feels like these other energies, these other feminine energies, not knocking anybody, but like, if you in a karmic energy, then you karmic at that point, until you do your inner work, or until you, like, you know heal certain parts of yourself or be authentic. And I feel they might have resonated with more of like karmic feminine energies, where these are people that don't take accountability. They don't do their healing work. They're just all about bullshit. They're not emotionally mature, they're not emotionally available, they're just there for a good time, or just toxic trauma bonds. Like, they could have had that energy on the side, you know, because I feel like your energy makes this person have to straighten up. Okay. This person feels like they would tell you, like, you caught me at a time where I was about to possibly, like, I don't want to say ruin my life. It's not so much ruin my life. It's more, I could have just walked the path, or I was continuously walking a path that could have led me to being stuck, or doing something that just wouldn't align, or doesn't align, and wouldn't benefit me in the long haul. Because the Fool is like, he's looking at his phone. He has a rose. He's smelling a rose, and he's looking at his phone. So it's like, preoccupied, overly stimulated, to the point where he's about to fall off the ledge. So with your energy, it's quite grounded, but at the same time, it is like this subtle power behind your energy, just by you being you. It made this person look at themselves differently and kind of check themselves. So they would probably tell you, like, let me get my messenger cards, because, child, it ain't making sense. Hold on, my cards is all flipped up. Let's see. Spirit. Come on now. What is this person ultimately in their truth? What do they want? Okay. So music could be something that they, when they hear certain songs or messages in a song, it makes them think about you. It gets them in their feelings when it comes to you. Do you forgive me? Yeah. See, like, I'm enjoying my singlehood. This person does have like this the side to them that wants to be serious. They want to settle down. I wouldn't say settle down like get married. Not, I don't feel like that's on their radar like right now, just yet. But like where they want an intimate, like, a monogamous connection and partnership. But there's a side of them, like that part of them that I feel they know is inauthentic and needs to heal, is immature. Like you call it out of them. Like your energy calls them out. Like you energetically, your essence calls this person out, to where it's like, but at the same time, I kind of like, dealing and dibbling and dabbling, because you don't got to take accountability. You don't have to work for nothing on that other side. So yeah, this do you forgive me? It has something to do with the way that they've treated you, made you feel like an option, made you question yourself at times. Maybe if it's not like an option to other women alone, it can also be just like not prioritizing you, not, you didn't feel important or valued at times with this person, and they realize that. But please understand, sis, that this has nothing to do with you. At the end of the day, like, this person is obviously aware of their behaviors, how they're not being authentic, and how they kind of want to play it safe and play in the dark because it's easy that way. They don't have to step it up. But you have made them aware, of these things. So yeah, I do get a bit of a gratitude, because I was hearing that Celine Dion song, but I don't think it's that dramatic. But it was "You Were My Strength" or something like that. I don't know the name of the song. "Because You Loved Me," I think is the name of the song. Hey Simone, Happy New Year. I think that's the name of the song, "Because You Loved Me" by Celine Dion, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that was your reading, Jennifer, sis. I hope that was helpful. Gave you some clarity, gave you some peace. But yeah, that's what this person's not saying. They ain't gonna tell you that. Okay, they ain't gonna tell you all of that. Maybe not yet. I don't know. Yeah, but that one to come through. So if it resonates with you, because I know it's kind of like, oh, it's a little delusional. Oh, I totally get it. But you can tell when because sometimes like some intuitive messages be coming through people, and it'd be like, bitch, how did you know that? Like, I didn't tell you that. So that's how I'd be like, okay, that's the only way. Like, spirit, that's the way to get me, is like some shit I never told somebody and they tell me. I'm like, okay, all right, bet. That's spirit. Okay. Simone, let's go ahead and move on. I'm sending much love to you, Jennifer, and then have a safe, I don't know if it's going to be a 3-day weekend for you, but enjoy it. Um, Simone, did you drop your question in the comments? Sure. My question. Okay, I found it. All right, I got you, Ashley. What are this person's current feelings and thoughts towards you? What's this person's current thoughts and feelings towards you? You went off on him, girl. Sometimes it gets to that where you do got to be like, you know what? Sometimes raging water can clear some shit. I'm telling you, like, happens. All right, Simone. Clear our previous energy, spirit. I send love and peace to all parties involved. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Simone and her person ask for permission to see and to know what this person's current thoughts and feelings are towards her now, that they would give us permission to know, and that you want her to know ultimately, spirit, that would serve her, bring her clarity, bring her peace, whatever is of her highest good. Thank you, spirit. Thank you. All right. What is it that? Whoa. The strength card. 5 of Swords. I remember your question from last week. Last week was, I remember your question. You got a lot of cards trying to come out. The Judgment with the Lovers. I'm gonna put this to the side. The Strength card is like, I feel like what you did was it checked this person's ego a little bit. And I feel like there might be a part of you that goes back and forth with what you did or how you delivered it. And not saying like that's a good thing. Like if you're checking yourself, be like, okay, was I, too harsh? Was, the way I delivered it, could I have I feel like there's justification sometimes, but in this instance, I feel like you were coming from a place of healing. You were coming from a place of like you were honoring your truth. And I feel like in a way, it was like, I want to say you were kind of used, and I know that sounds crazy, but like spirit kind of like used you as a healing method for this person to check their ego at the door. The Five of Swords is here. Like this person didn't really feel good about it. They didn't really like how it felt for you calling them out. The Five of Swords. And that's because you shed light on a shadow. It's like this energy's dark. This Five of Swords energy. I don't know if you can see the cards because the lighting is fucking sucky. Um, but I feel like his energy. It was like I feel called out. Like damn, like for real, like you just gonna like yeah. Because the Page of Wands is like this person. Do you see how this instrument? It's like this person thought that it can charm their way. Why am I getting Miguel from? It's one of my favorite movies, and I can't even think of the name. I was about to say Encanto, but it's not Encanto. Are you serious? Like that's one of my movies, and I don't even remember the name. That's so stupid. Coco, yes, Coco. So like how he was using that, he thought he could like charm his way with his little thing, his little guitar. Like no, you cannot finesse. You can't do that. So they could have felt like called out because whatever they was doing, it was working, but it wasn't. They weren't using because the page is it's immature. It's an immature thing, but it feels good too, though. When you get like a Page of Wands energy, it's like exciting news, playful, it's friendly. It's like, let's do this, let's hang out, let's go party, let's go to a concert, let's do this. It's like exciting news, right? So this person that got played out, this type of delivery got played out, and that's why they felt called out because it's requiring them to do a little bit more. Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're the Knight of Swords as well. You kind of wrote in and spoke your truth. It was unwarranted. This person was not expecting it. So whatever it is that you called out, it is making them kind of sit with this connection and maybe make a better decision or choice about how they go about this connection, how they go about love and relationships. But mainly I feel like when it comes to you, it's making them feel like spirit called them out. Spirit just used you. With the Judgment card, like spirit just used you as a vessel. But you spoke for yourself, like your higher self, or just you, like you, that core part of yourself. You spoke for yourself. You did authentically and purely and clearly. And I feel at the same time, like I said, spirit used you to call this person out because there is something about error in this person's ways that spirit is calling out, not just how they, move in love and relationships or with you. It's deeper than that. It's a behavior. It's something that they do that spirit is not pleased with. The five of swords. God, trying to say four and five of swords. There ain't no four of swords here. Let me slow down. The five of swords here, it gives me this feeling like this person has a tendency to be manipulative. This person has a tendency to kind of avoid, try to maneuver their way around things that they really should be working through or working on or bettering. And this person has a little bit of an ego, and spirit's like, you can't just move. It's like creating this karmic energy too. Like you can't just move like that. Like, oh, I could just, spit some game or I could do this. Like after a while, like if you know that you don't have intentions to, you know, make me your girlfriend or, be exclusive with me, then why would you tell me that? Because it's like you're playing on my heartstrings, like you're causing confusion. And I feel like this person, the bad part is like they know what they're doing, that they know that, oh, it's gonna keep her like stuck on me. It's gonna make her like not want to move on. Like that's manipulative. That's witchcraft in essence. Like you don't gotta use no candles, no tools, no wands, no sigils. Like that within itself is witchcraft. witchcraft of the mind and the heart. Like that's, you know what I mean? So yeah. So that's how this person is currently feeling, like called out, and they see it. I feel like they see it as you, like they needed to hear that. But right now they're kind of feeling like I need to be clear about at least make this decision what I want. So they're at a place right now, and I wouldn't really expect too much in the process right now because I don't feel like this person is in the position to make a major decision about how they wish to move forward with you, because if they didn't get it then, they get it now. Like, bitch, you can't play with this person. You can't play. Or you can't just be doing what you've been doing. Like, you're in the wrong. Like, you need to stop this. Like, so it's going to take this person some time to like really process and make a change. So um I wouldn't rush the process with this or expect too much right now from this person. I hope that makes sense. Okay. um yeah. So let's go ahead and move on. I'm sending much love to you, sis, and happy new year again. Enjoy your weekend. If you got a 3-day weekend, enjoy yourself and don't feel bad, because like, sometimes that raging, like that tongue, like that Kali energy, like don't play with it. It's justified sometimes. Don't play with my energy. Like, don't play with me. Like, that's justified. Justin Timberlake, it's justified, okay? Samantha, your timestamp is one. We're like 6 minutes in, or not 6 minutes. We're an hour and 6 minutes, I think. I hope I calculated that right. I think so. I think I did. Be a little confident in that. Say that. I think. Okay. Um, Samantha, what does Holy Spirit want you to know about having a baby? Okay. All right. So let's see. You're welcome, Simone. All right, let's see. Let's clear our previous energy, spirit, with love. I send love and peace to all parties involved. Thank you. Cards trying to fly out. Holy Spirit, what is your thoughts, or just what do you want, rather, Samantha, to know in regards to having a baby? Holy Spirit. If my mic goes out, please tell me. It shouldn't. It's charged, but I don't know if it's still Mercury retrograde. I don't think so. I think we're maybe in shadow. But yeah, like my Mercury retrograde be retrograding because my Mercury is in Gemini. So it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna fuck with you in your electronics. Okay. I don't feel led to keep these because I feel like it's picking up on my energy and what I'm talking about. Clear this. Thank you, Spirit. 5. You have the 2 of Wands. I feel led to pull 5 cards. Ace of Swords. Ooh. 3 of Wands. The Moon. And the Tower. I feel like it's an unexpected thing for you. Like, when it comes to having a baby, something about it will be very unplanned. Like, you could be very fertile at that time. Because, like, if you, oh, this is the 8 of Wands. What did I say? The 3 of Wands. No, it's not the 3 of Wands. It's the 8 of Wands. So you see how all these animals are charging forward in a like formation. Okay, I got you. Thank you. Um, they're moving in a certain direction because it's like the swimmies, that's the spermies, right? So I feel it's going to be a time where you're very fertile, and it's not going to be when you're planning it out. You could have a girl. I feel like it could be a girl that you have. Spirit wants you to follow the path, like continue to like be present, and it might be a process that's anxious for you, or it will start getting really like you're going to start really being antsy and anxious to know when is this going to ever happen. And I feel like it's not going to come at those moments and those times where you're antsy. It's really just like, and maybe it could come when you're still like, when is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? But there's still this unexpected vibe behind it. Hmm. Let me clarify the moon. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah. This is like a preparation for more than what you could ask for. So I don't know if you've tried in the past to get pregnant, or you've had maybe some unsuccessful pregnancies or something, but there's like this one, like this energy that stands out to me, and it feels like it's going to be a girl. Yeah, it's like when you find out, maybe even like you, not the fact that you could get pregnant or like necessarily, how I explain it, because it feels like you may not even think that you're pregnant at all. Like it's not a shock so much like a typical pregnancy where it's like, oh, I missed my period. Now I got to take a pregnancy test. And then it's like, boom, I'm pregnant. It's like you may think you had your, I don't know how to explain this shit. It's crazy. Like you may think you had your period already or something. Like it's going to, like you're going to forget. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know, or like maybe your stomach might show or so. It's like something that's gonna alert you. That's like not to the point that show. I don't know if you ever seen this crazy show where it's like I didn't know I was pregnant, and some people would just be living their life, and the next thing you know, they're like cramping, and then a whole baby comes out. It's not that. This just kind of feels, it's the furthest thing from your mind that you think is happening. There's no feeling of, oh, I missed my period, or oh, I'm sick, or oh, I'm tired, maybe I'm pregnant. It's that's the furthest thing, and it's going to be something that alerts you. That's like, how, I don't know, maybe too much time will pass, and then it's like way beyond like the first trimester or something. I don't know. This is weird. It's something about it that's completely unexpected. Like it's crazy. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. As far as what Holy Spirit wants you to know. It's crazy. And is this a child? No, what is this? This looked like a whole person, but it's actually, what is that? It's a bag. I think it's her truck or something, but it looked like a person was sitting next to her. Like a little kid was sitting next to her. It's weird. But it's not. It's actually a car and some bags. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. So let me know. Let me know what, if that happens. Like you want to fill me in, because that's, I don't know how to explain it. It was really weird. Like I get it a little bit, but it was like hard to describe. You're welcome. I've never predicted girl pregnancies. I always predict boy pregnancy. Like I'm never wrong with that. Like people in my family or like friends or something, I've always picked up boys easily. Can't say that for like the girls, because I swore up and down that I was gonna have a boy, and I remember a dream I had about holding a baby, and it looked like how my baby looked, like my daughter, how she looked, but I couldn't really tell in the dream whether it was a girl or a boy, but I kind of felt like it was a girl, but I was dead set like, oh no, I'm gonna have a boy. No, bitch. No. But yeah, I feel girl energy. So Nancy, all right, 74 minutes. I don't know the time with that. I'm gonna have to, let me see. I'm gonna do 75 minutes and out to hours is 1.25. Okay. Right? Is that right? 34. I don't know. Let's fix it. Okay. So, Nancy, where is your question? That's Ashley. Is yours? I think yours was. Oh, here it is. Okay. Um, what can I monetize or offer as a service? My business that would also align with my soul. What can I monetize or offer as a service for business? Interesting question. Okay, let's see. Clear our previous energies. We send love. You're welcome, Samantha. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Your 3-day weekend. Enjoy it. If you have, if you're able to. Let's see. Nancy, Holy Spirit, please give me clear guidance. Monetize or offer as a service. 5 of Cups. The 4 of Swords. Hierophant. Knight of Swords. I don't know how you feel about this, but then you have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I don't know how you feel about therapy or some type of counseling. I don't know, but I get like a space for people to vent, to kind of find, I don't know, or maybe tools and how to like bring healing to the self, or just like, it doesn't have to be that intense or even spiritual. It could be like, let's say like a chat or forum or something where people could um have access to, or if it's like daily emails about, tools and steps like you can to like breathing exercises or things that you can do to clear your mind, like practical things. It does feel practical. It seems like everyday things. It doesn't have to be like this yogi um guru type of spiritual woo woo type of energy. And there's nothing wrong with that, obviously, but this does feel like some type of, either it's a forum or it's like daily emails or some type of post or something. I don't know. To like how to, relax your mind daily, or have you ever tried drinking this type of tea? This really helps with centering the mind or easing stress hormones or something. Something, I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it was real clear. Like I didn't even have to dissect this. Like, and these cards don't really give me that. Like typically they don't give me that vibe, but for some reason, let's see what's at the top of the deck. Yeah, the 9 of Swords. And another thing too, there's a lot of swords. So there's definitely like communicative energy. Um, but I'm getting like the supportive, like support, outreach. I don't know why that word was outreach. Okay. Um, I don't feel like spirit wants you to stress this either. Whatever this is, because you have school, like you have skills and like skill sets, things that you're good at, things that you're not utilizing, and it has something to do with like your voice, your thoughts, or like writing skills or abilities. Your ability to problem solve is coming through as well. So you may be a good listener. You could be someone that people kind of tend to trust and, vent at times, or when they're going through something, they feel safe to come to you. They know that maybe you're going to give them good advice, or again, simply just helping people with relieving stress and worries, or how to manage their thoughts, or how to manage like, you know, um, their stress levels or something. I don't know. This is what I'm picking up. So I don't know if this makes any fucking sense, but hey, Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I don't know, like people feel like you can see the forest from the trees, like you're able to look above, like high above things that maybe they're too emotional or too stressed out, too all over the place to actually see. Okay. I'm glad at some point because I'm like, I hope I ain't preaching to a choir that ain't sitting in they seats. They somewhere else. They at the picnic. I don't know. I hope that this resonated with you and was helpful. I know you said it was on point. So okay, we're not even gonna worry about the resonating. It did. So sending much love, sis, and I hope that you apply your gifts. Okay. I'm depending on you to do that. And other people I feel like are because there's something beneficial about whatever this is. So hey, all right. So much love. If you have a 3-day weekend, enjoy it. Be safe. I hope you have a good weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. I know we got a few ladies here, so let me just run it down again. Melody, sorry. Part two, Ashley, Rosie, Frank, and let me make sure I'm not missing nobody. No, I don't think so. Um, okay, so I have everybody remaining on the list so far. This is where we at. This is what we doing. What we doing. Okay, so Mel, we're gonna go back to you. Your other question that you had, and we're at 81 minutes. I gotta do 82 because it's about to be 82 minutes over here. So 137, 55. Okay, I hope this is right. Um, so your other set of questions were, should you initiate more conversation with this person or should you wait for them? And what does this person really desire with you? So should you initiate more conversations with this person? You're welcome. Or should you wait on them? Okay, let's start. Let's tap in. Spirit, clear previous energies. I send love and peace to Nancy. We're gonna move on now back to Melody and her crush, her love interest. Is it of her highest good to initiate more conversations, or should she wait for this person to make more of the initiation? Come on now, cards. Don't do me like that. They're bent for a reason. Y'all know how to bridge shuffle. Don't play me. All right. Let's see. Oof. Okay. The Three of Swords flew out, but I captured it in reverse. The Two of Wands. There's like both of you guys are in this iffy space of should I not? So it could be creating a little bit of a block between the two of you rather than a flow. So I feel like spirit is encouraging you, don't overdo it though. The Six of Pentacles, there's nothing wrong with giving a little, but this person, they got to give too with the Four of Pentacles because this is somebody that could be a little bit stingy with their energy. Queen of Pentacles is also, I feel like you're more in the space of like being more open than they are, even though you might have a little bit of like, should I not with the Two of Wands here. The Three of Swords is like, both of you guys may have to get out of this fear of getting your heart broken or being disappointed or being rejected by this person or something about your feelings, not maybe like feeling like your feelings are steering you wrong or you can't trust what you're getting, what you're feeling, what you're sensing. So I would say like be generous to an extent. Like there has to be a equal give and take. So if you feel like maybe I'm not being, direct, or maybe this person just, you know, needs a little a little bit of reassurance. There's nothing wrong with considering people's feelings and maybe like, sometimes like you could think that you're being direct with the person, but maybe, due to their own insecurities. And it's not really your responsibility, but I feel it's at least worth, being considerate of a person, right? So I don't get like Spirit is saying to overdo it. Like that's not the thing here. The Six of Pentacles is like if you have the energy, you have the capacity to, initiate, to engage with this person, maybe be a bit more open, help this person feel more comfortable with you, then by all means. But if you find that you're constantly prying and constantly chasing and you're not getting anything out of it, there's no mutual exchange, then you got to look at that and be like, no, we good over here. We ain't doing that. But yeah, this person does need to open up. So I feel like you're more of a receptive and giving party than this person is. It's like, let me see. Let me clarify this for Pentacles. The Emperor. They're trying to come across as confident and it's actually working against them in some kind of way. Like they're trying to come across as like, oh, I'm not thirsty, but it's actually it's causing blockages because this person cares about like how they look to you, how you perceive them, because the Emperor is Aries energy. It's very masculine, Mars energy, but Aries rules the first house, which is the self, the I am. So this person really cares about their identity, how they're being perceived by you, and all of that. So it's actually creating a block. So for you, something about your energy being welcoming, warm, nurturing in some kind of way, like to make this person feel safe and feel comfortable. Like you don't have to put up a front with me. You don't have to pretend to be something you're not. Like just be relaxed, like just chill with me. And I feel like that's the approach that I'm getting, that you could be guided to take or you're being encouraged to take. But don't overdo it. What is this person's desires with you? Let's see. What is this person's desire? What does she need to know as far as her crush goes? If she need, ooh, I don't know if that wanted to come out in reverse or not, but the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this person needs to lighten up a little bit. Queen of Wands, Three of Wands. Yeah, this person, I do feel like they desire, because they want to impress you. The Queen of Wands, from their standpoint, or like, I get like your energy comes across as very sure of itself. There's nothing wrong with that. But you come across as very sure of yourself, very confident. You have a bright energy about you, but there's still like a level of like, you don't know me like that. There's still a level of secrecy and, keeping parts of yourself sacred. So there's this mysterious energy, but it's like this warm and welcoming, loving energy. There's more to love about you. There's more to learn about you. And I feel like they desire that. But the Three of Wands is like they may not have a full map or direction with this, like as far as how to take things, but their overall desire, I feel like, is to get to know you, to maybe spend more time with you. Three of Cups. They feel like this person values friendship, like platonic friendships, and also friendship within a romantic dynamic as well. Like they I feel like they take a lot of pride in their friendships, their intimate relationships with their closest, like their loved ones. So I feel like this person on the top of their list, they want to be friends with their partner too. But I feel like this person knows that they like you, they know that they're attracted to you, but it's like regardless whether we end up dating or we don't, I still want to get to know this person a little bit more as a friend. Like, that's what I'm getting from that. So what they desire the most right now, at least from what I could say, like there's a lot of fire energy. Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands. So yeah, I feel like it's a strong desire for them. It's a strong point of attraction of like, I want to hang out more. I want to get to know this person. I want to see like what they're like more, outside of like some type of confined environment or something. I don't know, like whether that confined environment is like work, a school, university, or a a group setting where you hang out, or like a social media. It's like off those spaces or out of those spaces. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I hope that cleared up some things for you. Hope that made sense. Because yeah, that was quick, fast message that came through, but it was a lot. It was a lot to process. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move on. So Melody, I hope that helps you and serves you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Ashley and Rosie and then Frank. That's who I have so far on the list. Dare I say the list is still open? Like, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Like, if you want to know, just ask me. Now I'll let you know how I feel. So, yeah, Ashley, yours is in the chat. Your question's in the chat. I forgot. So let's see. Your timestamp is 90 minutes. Damn, about to be 91 minutes. So let's see. What is the timestamp for that? An hour and 51 minutes. Okay, that's what it's saying. Okay, we're gonna go with that. And 17 minutes. Okay. All right. So, Ashley, your question is about a job interview. Would it be of your highest good and career potential if you got accepted to this position? Would it be of your highest good and career potential if you got accepted to this position? That's a good question. That's a good question. All right, so Spirit, let's clear out previous energies. I send love to Nancy, or not Nancy. I already said that, but Nancy, you get more love. And Melody and her person and interest. We send love to all parties, all previous energies. Thank you. Ooh, drop the card. Would it be of Ashley's highest good, and as far as her career advancement and goals, would it be of her highest good to accept this job, this position? Would it be of her highest good, Spirit, for her career, for her just in general? Would it serve her highest good? Okay. The Strength card, the Judgment, the Hangman. If you get all major arcanas, I'm going to throw my cards. No, I won't. But the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords. You almost got all majors. That's something. Okay, I just don't underestimate the majors. Okay, they're called majors for a reason. And these cards flew out, the Six of Cups and the Tower. So you almost had all majors. Almost, like literally. Would this be of your highest good? Hmm. There is something about this job or this position that could change a circumstance for you, get you out of a situation, get you unstuck, because the Hangman is in reverse. Okay, I got you, Simone. I I feel like yes, I want to say yes, because if not for the career advancement, and I don't want to say that it won't come to that, but for the most part, what I'm seeing, like how it will serve your highest good, yes, most definitely. How it would do that is it's going to shift a situation where you feel stuck. It gets the ball rolling. So it's kind of like if you do take up this opportunity, there could be something about it where you're a little hesitant, or it's like there's something around it that could feel like a little bit of a risk, like um now I always shouldn't say a risk, but maybe something that's uncomfortable for you. Like, oh well, if you get accepted to the job, you're gonna have to work till 10 a.m. to like 7 p.m. or some shit. And it's like, oh my God, I'm used to working like I get out of work at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. or something. It's like could be something minor, it could be the distance or something about it that does feel like a little bit of an uncomfortable thing, or you're not all the way sure about it. But it's something that's louder than your ego and your fear that could encourage you to say yes to the position if it is given to you, because it's going to give you the opportunity to change a situation. And like I said, a situation maybe where you feel stuck and stagnant. Yeah, because the Tower and the Two of the Six of Cups was here. So it's going to shake up a foundation, something that you're familiar with and what you're used to for your growth. There's plants here, all in the Six of Cups. So yeah, there's something about your growth here. I would say, like, if you do get the position, most likely it's going to be positive. I'm not really getting negatives. Like, granted, yeah, the Tower, the Three of Swords, but those energies don't stand out as like something negative. It seems like something that's going to shift for you. Actually, I want to ask, why did the Three of Swords come out? Thank you. The Tower wanted to come out again. Yeah, this is about to change something. It's going to shake things up in your life. I feel like it's a good shake up. What's the Three of Swords about, Spirit? When it comes to Ashley's question, Holy Spirit, thank you. Seven of Cups. Yeah, that it's like it's a shift. It's something with the Seven of Cups. Spirit is saying, like, choose wisely, be clear. But there's growth. There's plants in these bowls. In this Seven of Cups, there's like all this, it's growth here. It may push you out of your comfort zone, but it's something positive. I can't shake that. It's something positive. You're getting yourself unstuck. And this could also be like your life circumstances. And that could also include, like, the way that you see yourself and, how you go about things. Like, there's a positive shakeup for you. I hope this makes sense. And, you know, if this is something that is truly meant for you, I do believe that it's going to serve you. So fill me in, let me know. Ultimately, it's up to you. It's your choice, your decision, your free will. Just trust your better judgment, your discernment, and you got this. That's all. You're good. You got this. All right. So that was your reading, sis. I hope that resonated. Wishing you the best of luck. I hope you enjoy your weekend. If you have a 3-day weekend, enjoy it. Yep. Sounds good. Yes. Sending you much blessings, and we're going to hope for the best. You got this. You're welcome. My pleasure as always, sis. All right. So, Miss Rosie, we are at 97 minutes. Let's do 98 so I can 163. I hope these timestamps are right. Okay. All right. So, Rosie. All right. Rosie, let's see your question. Where are you at? Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen? All right, I found it. Okay. Oh, I'm sending you love, sis. What guidance do you need to hear during this time, especially with your career? Okay. All right, what does she need to hear during this time? Let's see. Okay. Spirit, what does, when I clear up previous energies, I send Ashley love and peace. Now I'm going to move on to Rosie as for permission tap in. Ooh, gosh, like sometimes these cards is like, okay, I think these are your cards because they're just like, I'm just going to take them. The Six of Wands wanted to come out in reverse, but I'm gonna just turn it upright because I'm getting like Spirit wants you to turn your energy around. Okay, so you have the Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Chariot. I feel like Spirit wants you to not look at where you are right now as like a failure, because there's something about this that's meant to like turn the way that you've been, like the path or the way that you've been going about something. Is like this is a turnaround, like this is a shift in direction, because this Queen of Swords is looking towards the future. If you see it how I'm seeing it, she's looking in that direction. Trying to show you the cards because this lighting is so ashy. Like, I don't know why tonight. It's just not giving. Okay. It looks real cloudy. It's making me look like I have a Samsung from 2012. Like, it's looking crazy over here. Anyway, with the Chariot card, or an Android. I'm not going to even disrespect the Samsung. An Android phone from 2012. That's what this is looking like. That's what it's giving. So then you have the Knight of Wands. The Chariot and Knight of Wands to me is like this is a shift and change in course for you, change in direction. And you're governing this. Like Spirit is kind of wanting you to see that. So right now, this period that you're in, it kind of feels like it's very less than a victory. You don't feel accomplished. Maybe you feel like you're not getting the recognition that you know ultimately that you do deserve and that you're owed. Let's see. Spirit, clarify the Six of Wands. Of course, a card gonna fly out. That's what they're gonna do all the time. The Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is a matter of like the process of being cultivated, something sprouting, something growing. Like it's not an overnight thing. So I don't know how this would pertain to the career aspect, but it is like something requiring you to like trust your process. Like you planted your seeds. It requires that time to grow, and don't stop nurturing. Now I'm hearing the song from Journey, Don't Stop Believing. Of course, Spirit, of course. Of course, you got to do that. You just got to throw that song out there, huh? Two of Cups. This can also be like about your love life as well. I see this as like right now, it's a lot of uncertainty. It seems very foggy. It seems like very unpredictable, just things up in the air. But there's going to be a point where I feel like you're going to kind of look at something differently or see a path, or you're going to redirect something. It's like this course that you've been on, or where the energy is, it's stagnant because it's like it's giving you the opportunity to shake things up, or not really shake things up. I shouldn't say that. It's more so like turn the energy around, moving in a new direction, doing something different, or if it's the same career, then just like doing something different with it. It's like there's a need to steer this in a new direction. And it could be something that takes you out of your element. Um, but it's going to be at a time where you actually feel passionate. Like right now, it just kind of seems like this energy is kind of still, and it could be for a reason. But it's going to be a point where it's like you're going to kind of be amped up. You might have this spark, and you got to take this and turn the wheel in a new direction. The Two of Cups could be, because the Queen of Swords is a feminine woman, like it's a woman, right? But she's in a masculine suit, Queen of like the Swords. So her position is like a masculine position. So it could be like you actually want to maybe be more in a assertive position, or more of a leadership position. Maybe you feel like you have more potential, you should be doing more. But I feel like Spirit wants you to apply that that masculine energy towards your career as well. Like match the receptive part of it, know when to what season to be assertive and what season to be receptive, if that makes sense. Like knowing how to work in both masculine and feminine energy so they merge. Mm. I don't know if it's something with Leo energy that could resonate with you, or this is kind of telling you to have a, keep that pride about who you are, what you have to offer, what you give. And this could be in not just your career, because I feel that energy strongly coming up, but, and that's where you wanted to ask most of your question. But I feel like just the overall feeling that you have right now, it's coming from a place of not feeling appreciated. It's coming from a place of like, you ultimately, a part of you doesn't feel like it's fully living its potential in some kind of way. I feel, granted, that's a good thing to feel like, you know what, I could be doing way more and I aspire to that. But there's also this point is like, well, give yourself some time, give yourself a break. Like, who's to say that you're not doing enough right now? You know what I mean? But this just feels like you need a bit of a shift in direction. Like, go in a different path in some kind of way, or if it's the same destined place, take a different route, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I don't know. Let me know if that makes sense. Could be like around July, could be significant. The seventh month could be, it's like a shift. Like there's something that needs to, a shift in direction as far as your career goes. And when it comes to like your life, I feel like it's a shift of perspective as well. You might need something in your life, like something new that you're passionate about, something that kind of shifts your energy out of where it's been, because there's some level of not feeling appreciated. But Spirit's like, well, you got to see your own accomplishments and appreciate those as well. Honor the parts of yourself maybe that you feel are overlooked at times, or maybe you forgot certain things, like to celebrate about yourself, you know, or you got to remind yourself. But like I said, this Queen of Swords, she's looking towards the future. She's in the power seat, she's in the power position. So maybe you don't recognize that yet. If you're actually in the power seat, you're in a power position to like turn this thing around, this energy. But for now, it does kind of seem like an energy to just be present. It doesn't really feel like, you know, too much movement is going to happen right now, and that's by design, is for a reason. But there's going to be a point where it's just like some type of light switch turns on. I hope I made sense. Let me know. I don't know if you're still watching, Rosie. I know it's like a long wait getting to everybody, and but I hope that this message does, give you a bit more of hope and positivity and a positive perspective, rather. Um, yeah. Sending much love to you. Cyber hugs, energetic hugs. May you receive it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Frank and then Simone. I don't know if anybody else is available. I put 15 spaces available, and I'm gonna be, so Frank is 11, Simone is 12, so that would leave 3 spaces available. If anybody's interested, let me know. Not, then you know what it is. We're gonna log off. So let's move on to Frank's reading. 109 is the timestamp. So I gotta figure out what is that in hours. 1.81. Okay, 13. Okay. Hopefully that's the right timestamp. All right, so Frank, how did your spiritual guides feel and would tell you about your journey as far as finding your purpose? Okay. see. Then your other question, we'll hold on to that for a second because I don't want to forget it. We'll go back. Spirit, I clear our previous energies, sending love and peace to Rosie and comfort. Thank you. Ask for permission to tap into Frank's energy. What is it that she needs to know in regards to her spiritual journey, her path, and purpose? What do you want her to know, Spirit? Whew, I heard still waters run deep. I don't know what that has to do with anything. So 3 of Cups came out. The 5 of Cups came out. The Sun came out. The 8 of Swords in reverse and the Fool. Your purpose is going to be found through enjoyment. There could be a little bit of depression or just like, not maybe not that deep. Let's say like sadness, a little bit of like pessimism when it comes to where you are. You could be comparing yourself to like your peers or people that you know personally, or like people that you're connected to socially, whether that's on social media or people in your environment where you feel like they may have things that you don't have necessarily. Like you don't have anything to um to look forward, and I wouldn't say look forward to, but maybe when it comes to a harvest or something to be proud of or to curate, you kind of don't feel like you have that. So there's a power of 3 here. There's something with 3. So if you're seeing 333, your spiritual team is really trying to get your attention. And it's like they want you to get it out of your head and out of your mind of what purpose has to look like. There's something about this, and I fall into this rabbit hole sometimes too, where my definition of purpose is kind of tied to social status and um numbers of following and counts and how much money you make. Like in hindsight, in truth, in spirit, and soul, I know that has nothing to do with purpose. Like that's ego things. That's man-made, social, created things. It's not soul. So the purpose of the soul, like your purpose, goes beyond those things that you see. Like, oh well, this person is a doctor, this person's a lawyer, this person is a content creator, this person is an astronaut, whatever the fuck they doing, right? You know, your purpose is bigger than maybe what you're perceiving it to be or where you're placing this box in. And I feel like that's the point where they want you to free yourself of that. And once you do free yourself of what that looks like and get into the moment or get into kind of like that childlike essence where it is free, it is present, it is curious, it is excited by adventure or the simplistic things, or where it tries things out, where it lives for the experience, where it seeks that thing that makes it happy and joyful, like that childlike heart in essence. When you get into that place, and when you could be like learning to celebrate others, but I don't really feel like you're that type of person that doesn't. I don't get that vibe from you, like you'd be like a hater or something. I don't get that. So it could be like a little pessimism, like you'll clap for everybody, but you'll be like, but what about me? Or I'm not that. It's like, yes. Yeah. So that celebratory energy, because there could be something that people around you, it could inspire you. So I feel like the discontentment sometimes is like the soul saying, you see how so and so is, you know, they're writing their book, and it's not for you to feel shitty about yourself. It's like, see how they did their book. Why don't you do that thing that you've been trying to do, or that thing that you've been afraid or you've been procrastinating? Like, let that be like a catalyst, or let it be like a sign for you, to push you forward and to encourage you or to remind you to do that thing or to be that person that you want to be, or that it's possible for you to have, and to it's something with that. um because this is what's going to set you free when you move from that place of not limiting what purpose looks like. Purpose does not have to be a Martin Luther King type of situation. Purpose does not have to be being famous. It doesn't have to be how much people praise you, but purpose is like something that is of usefulness, something that is of value, and that could be anything. Let me look up the definition of purpose, and you can look it up too with me if you want to, but I'm gonna look it up what like the definition of purpose is, because I feel like that's gonna kind of bring a perspective. I want to see the reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists, have as one's intentions or objective. So like this is a you thing. This is why spirit always would tell me, like, no one can really tell you fully wholeheartedly what your purpose is outside of you. No one can do that. And I can't do that for others. I could kind of like steer them, kind of give them, a word or guidance, but the truth is like no one can tell you that because it's a self thing. To the purpose where you go, okay, or it's a you and source God thing where you go within and you say, okay, why was I created? Why am I here? And when people feel like they don't know what their purpose is, they go, oh, I don't even know why I'm here. I don't even know why I exist. I feel purposeless. Why do you feel that way? Because you haven't discovered for yourself why you were created, why you exist, because there is a purpose to why you're here. You just have to discover that within yourself. So also ask yourself, okay, what is my intentions for living and being? What is my objective? And I feel like you can also start there as well. Is my objective to make people happy? There you go. There's your purpose. And how do you make people happy? It may not just be through one thing. Like you don't have to be a comedian to make people happy. It could be acts of service and it's different levels to this. And I feel like spirit wants you to find your own unique, what that is, like what that means to you. Like it's something that you have to go within yourself. Like there's no other way around. There's no other way around it. It's more to this. Okay. So I hope that helps a little bit. It's not going to tell you, and I don't feel like you were asking for me to tell you. It's just like, what do I need to know about it? And that's what they want to say. Um, it's a go within self thing. Like, why was, because they're going to reveal it to you. It's going to come through in some kind of way. It may not be an external thing that comes through that says, look, this is what you should, it could be a passion, could be a desire for something that just sparks for you or just something that just clicks with you. That's what I'm getting. So, your next question, you want to know, it's a love question. Hmm. Okay. So let's see. Let's just get like a message what spirit wants you to know about your connection. I'm gonna try to simplify the question a little bit. So let's just ask, spirit, what do you need to know about your connection and all of that? Okay. Let's see. Ooh, what is this? The force. What is this? Oh, the seven of swords trying to run out. Like, yeah, like you don't know, like if you should just kind of like not run, but just distance yourself. Yeah. Let's see. Spirit, what is going on in this connection? Please give me a little more clarity. What does she need to know this time? This connection. What is this message? Spirit, thank you for your divine. Just dance. Ooh. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah. It's like maybe you're tired of the empty promises. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, something that's like it's just not landing, it's not grounding. But the Chariot card, whenever I pull this card in the love reading, most oftentimes than not, it's like two two people, they are individuals, they have their own unique paths, but it's like, can we coexist together? Can we move in our paths together, you know, in a harmonious way? Because either way it goes, like we're going to be successful together or apart. Because I feel like there's a shared, it's like two people that are purposeful. There goes that word purpose. But like you, two purposeful beings, like two people that may know what they want out of life, two people that um they want good things to come. It's like you guys both have a good head on your shoulders, but it's like, can we coexist or are we growing apart? It's kind of the energy I'm getting from the Chariot. But I also feel like too, like someone needs to take control of this situation. Let's see. To lead it to something positive. Yeah. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, because this situation is depleting you. The four of, or the, what is this? The Nine of Wands. Well, I don't want to say the Four of Swords so badly. I feel like Spirit wants you to go into that place of like kind of sit with yourself really and be honest with how you feel and where you stand. Because I feel like your person right now, they may not be saying these things to you, but in their inner thoughts, I feel at times, or like maybe they might be the type to journal, but in their inner deepest thoughts, it's like they have some sort of outlet. They may not be telling you out of their own lips, out of their own mouth, but they have an outlet here of like what they're feeling, maybe even like what's confusing them, where their fears lie. Because the Nine of Wands could be a card of like, yeah, let's be resilient, let's push through this, but we have to have the courage to do it. We have to be confident in ourselves, like, yeah, I may have failed in the past, or I may have gone through some painful experiences, but I'm still standing and I can do this. This person, I feel like, does fear taking things to the next level or the next. It's like a little fear of the potential or messing something up. Let me clarify this Nine of Wands. And I kind of want to use like a love deck for some reason. I don't know which one I want to use. Let's see. Clarify the Nine of Wands. The World. Yeah, they're afraid of something leading to the big, like the big thing, like the next step. Like there's this fear of maybe like the ultimate, like one, or just being with one person. Like there's this seriousness behind it, because they wouldn't be thinking that if they didn't consider you or see you as someone that they want to be with long term. Knight of Cups. Let's see. The Hierophant. Yeah. You both take this connection serious enough. Like it does mean not just a lot to you, but I feel like this connection means a lot to your person. Your person is working through some fears, and I'm not making excuses for them, make no mistake on that, but I'm just reading the energy as it's coming through. I do genuinely feel like your person has this fear. Um, but the good thing is like I see the Nine of Wands as like someone that is going to push through that fear. Like they're showing up, they're not allowing it to defeat them. Spirit wants you to trust yourself. There is a need for you to like, you know, make sure that your mind is like sound about the situation, and you're not overly like emotional or overly, thinking about the situation. dissecting it so much that it causes you more frustration and confusion. But it's like your heart and your mind have to be on the same accord here. Your heart, you want commitment. You want to pursue commitment. Right now, I feel like your person, they do fear making something completely like real or solid. I don't know. Let's see. The Two of Cups. There's a mutual love. It is. Let's see what your advice is, because it's not telling me. The only thing I could say why you guys keep having this back and forth energy, this dance, is most likely because your person does fear full on commitment. And it's not because they want to play around or be a player. I'm not getting that. I'm getting it's a genuine fear of like maybe failure or repeating some type of, yeah, like a failure of their past or getting hurt, because it's something that they've experienced that has them like this. It's like a defensive energy. They're sorting through this. This person is very aware. Lady of the Nights. It says, my dear child, this is a time to embody the energy of the Lady of the Nights, which is sharp-minded, focused, and independent. Just don't stay in it for long, as you could lose some of your goddess energy. So there's an encouragement for you to be grounded and to be leveled. Like I said, the heart and the mind have to be in sync and on one accord. There's no overly governing one part, because when you do that, you're out of balance. So how do you do that? I feel like it starts with you sitting with yourself and being honest about how you feel about the situation. Maybe you're being called to journal and write out what you feel, what you think. What is it, the truth that's really on your heart? If you were to say the things that you want to say to this person, like write that down maybe as well. There's a need for you to really like sit with, yeah, I feel like that's the balance. Your heart is you expressing your heart and your emotions on paper. Paper is a logic. It's like you can see it in real time and you can read it, you can go through it. There's something about that, I feel. But yeah. And then on top of that, like, does this, does this connection, is this person really showing that they value me? Like, you know, actions sometimes, like, yeah, actions don't always show how a person really truly feels sometimes, but that makes up a lot, makes up a lot of what's important. How does this person make you feel? Do you feel truly valued in this connection? Okay. So I hope that that resonates, Frank. I know that it's a little frustrating, I can completely understand that. So I'm sending love to you. I'm sending you some love, some cyber hugs, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be safe. I'm going to go ahead and I think this might be the last reading. I don't think anyone else wants a reading. I don't think so. So Simone, this is like your part two, so your second question. I just need to find the timestamp here. Okay, so your timestamp, let's see, 128. What is 128? Because I'm well past 2 hours now. 2 hours and 13 minutes, right? I think so. Or is it 3? So 6:45, 2 hours, 15, yeah, 13 minutes, I think. Okay, so let's just do it. Because I'm like, all right. So Simone, you want to know why is this ex like lurking on your page? Like, what's on your social media? What's up with that? What's going on? Okay. All right, let's see. Why is this guy from your past starting now? Okay. You're welcome. All right. Put this card back. The Page of Cups try to come out. Send love to Frank and her person, all parties involved. Send love, peace, and comfort. Spirit, please give me clear message. Why is this person from Simone's past lurking on her social media page? Why is this person lurking? What's up with them? Dang, come on now, cards. Hurting my thumbs. Why? My cards in reverse. My deck, sorry. Let me turn this up. Some of them are in reverse, but no, I got my deck upside down. So I feel like this person is lurking. I get a little bit of curiosity whether you moved on with the Knight of Cups. This is a female Knight of Cups. So have you moved on? Have you found somebody? This is them lurking, the Hermit. Oh my God, the lighting is so ashy. I can't. I'm trying my bestest, not even a word, to show these damn cards. So the Hermit, like, obviously, like, this is someone. I feel like not just that, like, it's a dark card, so it's hard. So stupid. I can't show it. The Queen of Swords is here as well. This person, I feel like, doesn't feel confident enough to, like, yeah, there's still some type of attraction or something towards you with the Lover's card. This person is just nosy and being curious where you stand, but they're kind of afraid to come out of the shadows a little bit and talk to you. The Queen of Swords. So there's a reason for this. I feel like either the way things left off with you and this person was like not good, or was uncertain, or just kind of fizzled out. So it's like this uncertainty, tiptoeing, trying to, let's maybe see how you, Spirit, clear. I don't know why all these cards trying to come out. Yeah, Six of Swords in reverse. Have you moved on? Like, these cards, this lighting. Have you moved on? The Knight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Like, yeah, I kind of feel like this person perceives you as somebody that doesn't stay single for long, or you won't be single for long. They're not going to make themselves look stupid. That's what I'm hearing. They're not going to let themselves look stupid. So maybe they want to see if they could get a reaction out of you if they continue to watch you and you notice it or something, like, oh, well, maybe if I do this, they'll say something, because they're too afraid to reach out to you or just like check in with you, because the Queen of Swords is looking the other way from this Hermit. Like, she's not even interested. So, and on top of that, she has her knife up. So they're kind of like hesitant to even talk to you. So yeah, there's still some type of like, ooh, let me see what she up to. Like, I don't know. This person, the Lover's card is not really giving like this deep connection vibe, or this person is like feeling that. It's like a strong curiosity, because I feel I don't know if this person may feel like they didn't get a chance to really like explore this or something. So it's sparking their curiosity. You did make some type of level of an impression on this person enough for them to seek you out, I feel. But to be honest, I don't see this person doing anything about it. At least not right now. I don't see that. They kind of hope that you will. That's the vibe I get from this. There's some type of lesson in this. Maybe this person is like one of the lessons that you had to learn with, partners or people in your life when it comes to exchanging and give and take. Sometimes that's the typical lesson, at times with people that, have a tendency to overgive, to be in unrequited situations. Like, that's the lesson, is like, how much do you value yourself? How much are you willing to give of yourself? Are you receiving what you deserve? That's the thing. So I feel like Spirit is kind of like giving you a heads up not to give it too much energy either as well. Don't give anything. If this person's not giving you much but just spying and shit, like that's nothing. Like that's a low effort. When people be lurking on your stories, that's like, hey, it's like, hey, reach out to me. No, bitch. No. You're gonna have to do a little more than that. Sorry. So it's just low effort. It's lazy, you know. So I'm sending much love to you. Bear, my bear is healed. Yeah, I hope these readings were helpful. Ooh, girl, not he. The tea. I just saw your chat. Wow. No, he didn't. No, thank you. Wasting time waster. Yeah, that's that. Like I said, the low effort playing on like your stories is like let me show it. Like no, bitch. Like no. You either speak to me or you go sit the like no, like that's not happening. Mm-mm. I don't know why they do that. That's lazy effort. It's no effort at all. Like insulting a woman's intelligence. Like you like don't do that. You got the audacity, okay? Like no. And sometimes it works on some people. Like oh, he looking at my stuff. Like that don't mean shit. Like in my opinion, that don't mean shit because it's low effort. Like you don't even value me enough to like talk, reach out, say hello, something, but like you think like, oh no, bitch. No. Yeah, no. So we're gonna leave it at that. That no thank you. It's not happening. Yeah. I would block his ass. Like, I don't know what you thought this was. Like, girl, I don't know what you thought this was. You're welcome. I appreciate it as well. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to put the timestamps up shortly. Thank you guys for joining and all that good stuff. It's been my pleasure. I will see you guys soon. Enjoy your weekend. Y'all be blessed. Be safe out there. Peace.